Why did you decide that this is a good bill?
I think it's a good bill because it's the right thing to do. It's part of social justice, and people need to have a living wage if they're going to be able to function in our society, to be a part of it. And poverty is one of the main reasons that we are near the bottom on all of the negative and the top on all of the bad things as far as the rankings of state. And I think this starts to address some of that.
What would you say to the opponents who would say the state's struggling financially, economically? If we raise the minimum wage, this comes at a bad time. Small businesses won't go out and hire people.
All of the data and the research doesn't bear that out. All of the research indicates when the minimum wage is increased that it actually helps economic development. It comes down to what's called the multiplier in economics, where all of that money that people get out of a minimum wage goes right back into the economy almost immediately instead of going out of state or other places. And so that drives the whole economic engine. Basic economics is when money moves, the economy improves. And so moving more money into the economy actually assists businesses in doing better because people then have money to spend within the local community.
So why not raise it by $2?
You could make that argument, and I think it always comes down to the calculus as to at what point is the appropriate place, but I think this is a start on trying to make it and allowing the rest of the state to participate in some of the economic development that both Santa Fe and Albuquerque have seen by having an increase in the minimum wage. It moves it up to match what Albuquerque currently is at.
So you think $8.50 is not too onerous for small businesses?
I don't think it is. If you look at what their actual increase in their costs and for the number of people who are actually working on minimum wage as opposed to a higher rate, it certainly causes a little bit of additional money. But again, people have money then to spend, and the whole economic engine, which is what small businesses really deal with, is how much the economy is moving, that it actually generates more and fires that up a bit better.
We're in week 4, start of week 4 in the 60-day legislative session. Bill gets dropped today. Is there enough time for it to get through both houses?
I'm a new freshman senator. I really don't know the time frames and how fast things move or don't move through. And so I would hope that it does and that it moves relatively quickly. But I really can't say because I don't have experience with such things.
So Senator Befford, why is raising the state minimum wage a bad idea?
Well, it's not that it's a bad idea in concept for the workers that we always want to pay our workers as much as we possibly can. The problem is New Mexico is still in a recession. We are going to be absorbing Obamacare, which is going to have some hefty penalties for businesses. We have layoffs that have been occurring in and around our lab contractors and other businesses. And so my interest is making sure that everybody that we can have keep their job gets to keep it, that they will not be moved into part-time, for instance, or laid off entirely. And so this could push over the edge for a small employer that's trying to make a payroll, trying to sell their products or goods, and then would have a mandated problem that they have to deal with not necessarily being able to pass that added cost off to the consumer.
So you think it's counterproductive?
So the goal sounds good in theory, but I think that it could backfire on the employees themselves because obviously rather than get a higher wage, I think that they would much rather have a job.
Right.
Or certainly to have the job cut to part-time. And so I think that employers, and I used to be a small employer, I always wanted to pay my employees as much as I possibly could. It's a competitive issue as well. You always want the best employees, so you pay them as much as you can. But this could be a real problem for struggling businesses that are trying to obviously keep themselves afloat so that they can provide jobs for people.
It polls very high, though. I mean, it passed in Albuquerque back in November. What do you do to try to counter that?
Well, certainly polls are probably a nice source to be able to talk about, except that there are far few less business owners than there are workers. So of course workers want higher wages, but I don't think that they're thinking about the unintended consequence that they could lose their job or lose the number of hours that they get to work. So they may not have been thinking about that. Plus, if you look into union contracts, you'll see that when the hourly wage goes up, most contracts get a bump in them as the hourly wage, the minimum wage goes up.